welcome to the Speedbill. This time I wanted to try again a starter home, but this time instead of making those small starter homes, I wanted to make a big one, like when you start with a family of, what is it? I created this for 5 children and 2 adults. Yeah, so if you do stuff like that, I wanted to make a house for it, especially because in my family that I'm playing with, someone were moving out, and I was looking at them and thinking, yeah, you're gonna have 3 kids, but I didn't have a house for it, and they couldn't afford it, and they still would not be able to afford it, because this is for when you get out of Create a Sim and you have those, what is it, like 28 simoleons? Yeah, that has always confused me, because I don't know, it's I don't know how much your Sims have when you're done making them and you have to move them in. I'm just used to having only 1 Sim, and that's 22 simoleons. So I was like, well, that's just a starter home, but then I had to check it. So I created a family of 5, and they had like 28 simoleons. Yeah, 28,000 simoleons. I don't know, how do you go about that? Is it 28 simoleons or 28,000? What are you saying, if it's millions? I don't know. But this house, I was struggling. I also cut out the part. I had already done the floor plan, but I didn't like it, so I off camera just adjusted the house so it was a little bit bigger. So there was more room for all of the rooms. Yeah, so I could actually fit like 3 bedrooms on the first floor, and then, yeah. But I didn't want to include that. But you can see down here how I am struggling to find out what I want and what I don't want. So yeah, that's nice. I was thinking that placing a bathroom there was nice, but that was a bit too boxy for me. So I just played around with the house's shaping. Yeah, I did that a lot because I thought that it would help. It didn't, but again, it did. Yeah, also, this is base game only. So if you only have the base game, you can use this, and you can use this straight out of Create a Sim. But also, it's pretty bare. There's not really many decorations in this house because couldn't afford it. Yeah, so I like it because that means that when I go to play in this house, I have a lot of freedom. So if I need like that science table for my kids, there's room for it downstairs. Not upstairs. Or maybe there is, because the rooms are pretty bare as well. But I wouldn't have to move stuff around or sell stuff or anything. I could just bam, place it down, as well as the toddler. There's room for a lot of things, because there's basically a dresser and bed. That's it. So if your toddler wants like those big teddy bears thingies, you can have it, and there's room for it. Yeah, so I really enjoy that. So through your gameplay, you don't have to struggle too much with that, unless you, of course, put a lot of stuff in there yourself. I don't know. I'm not gonna judge. Also, these wallpapers, I wanted to make them somewhat childish, but then again, I was imagining like a toddler, a child, and a teenager. So this is a little bit minimalistic compared to the others, whereas there's a toddler and there's a child, so it's funky wallpaper. But the teenagers are like, nah, I don't need funky wallpaper, I'm an adult. Wait, what happened up there? Oh, it's just the shadows. I thought I forgot something. Yeah, and the bathrooms are pretty similar, because again, couldn't afford that much. I just really wanted to try to see if I could do this, because I saw some other people do a starter home like this. I was googling because I was like, I found a house on the gallery that was like pretty cheap, but like it was, what do you say, it was a ground floor and a first floor, and I was like, so it is possible. Of course it is. I just had to try it, and I wanted to see how many Sims I could fit in there, and I think I did great. I don't know, haven't really played in it yet, but I'm gonna I'm gonna play in it to see how it plays out. I could imagine that in the beginning it would be pretty boring, but let's say that you're playing a legacy and you finally can afford like a big house for your family. I mean, this is an upgrade. And every child has their own, their own rooms. So I think that's pretty realistic for a legacy challenge, but that's also because I kind of speedrun those. So I don't know really, but for me it would be pretty achievable even before 3 kids, I think. Yeah. So yeah, I tried with a rug in the big area, but it was like, nah, I'm gonna leave it bare, and you can place a Christmas tree there. Always think about your Sims Christmas traditions. Anyway, thanks for watching, everyone. Bye bye.